Hi friends, I'm here with a yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace. Rest whenever you need to. Feel free to skip things or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's start on our backs. Come into a savasana type position. You can go ahead and spread out. And either close your eyes or take a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Start to slow down your breath. Feel where your body touches the floor. Feel the movement created by your breathing. And just notice whatever's here right now in your body and your experience. And anytime you notice that your mind has wandered onto something else, just as soon as you notice, invite yourself back. What are you feeling here now? You're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them. And let's take arms overhead, stretch out long through your arms and legs, reach through your fingers and toes. And then interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee in. Give that knee a good squeeze. And then straighten the right leg up. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the left leg. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across for a spinal twist. You can open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder reach away from one another. And then try straightening your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal, letting fingers and toes reach away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in and take a little circle or rock, massaging the lower back and sacrum into the floor. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long, squeeze that knee in close. Straighten the left leg up, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee back in, open it out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of your right leg. Bend your knee, bring it across, spinal twist, first with a bent knee. And then try straightening the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. Roll back onto your back, bring both knees in, little circle or rock. And And then roll your way up to sitting. And let's come onto hands and knees, tabletop. If you have something you want to pad your knees with, feel free to grab that, a blanket or cushion. Placing the hands shoulder width apart, fingers spread. We'll take a few rolls through the spine, starting by lifting the head and tail, arching. Exhale, round. Inhale, arch. Exhale, curve. Now inhale, arch. From here, shift your weight forward, dip part way or all the way to the floor, and press back up. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down. If going all the way down is too much, you might just go a couple of inches and then press up from there. Round. Arch. Go forward to dip down, elbows hugging the sides. Press up. Round. Arch. Dip down. Press up. Round. Arch. One more time, dip down. Press up. Round and then sink back to child's pose, releasing hips to the heels. Forehead to the floor. Find a relaxed position for your arms, your neck, your shoulders. With arms out in front of you, walk your hands over to the left and then pull back through your right hip, stretching right side a little more. Come through center and over to the other side. Pull back through your left hip, stretching left side a bit more. Come back to center. We'll lift up through table and then come back to downward facing dog. You might pedal out your feet here, bending one knee as you press the opposite heel towards the floor and waking up the backs of the legs. Eventually settle onto 2 feet evenly, and you might have your heels up or down, legs bent or straight. And then let's walk the hands and feet towards one another and hang in ragdoll. You can bend your knees a little or a lot. Take any movement that helps you get into your body. And then bend your knees a little more and slowly roll up, coming all the way up to standing. Let's step up to the front of the mat, coming into mountain pose, Tadasana. Feet can be together or apart. Bring hands together, engage the abdominals to bring support and length to the back. We'll take a full A-series sun salutation. Next, inhale, arms sweep high. Exhale, fold forward, swan dive down. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, coming through high push-up, lower down, chaturanga. Come into your back bend. This could be low or high. Cobra or up dog. Take an extra breath or two in this first one. And then back to down dog when you're ready. Let's take 5 deep breaths.
in down dog or any other resting pose. Could be child's pose, sitting, forearms, knees, anything that works for you. Last breath here. Let's come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. This time from down dog, take your right leg up. Bend your knee in and start circling this bent right knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight, and then bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Let's hold here with hands on the floor. You're welcome to use blocks if that's useful. As you inhale, lengthen the back leg a little longer. As you exhale, sink hips a little lower. Just a slight pulse. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. One more like this. Now let's straighten the front leg part way or all the way as you inhale. Exhale, slow, deep bend. If it's difficult to reach the floor, maybe use some blocks. Inhale, yawning open to your hamstring stretch. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. One more, lengthen. And bend. Inhale, step back. Lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. And feel free to customize each transition so you're moving at your pace and skipping things or adding your own things. From down dog, when you're ready, left leg sweeps up, bend your knee in, and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. And then bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Reach it up and back. Big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Oh, actually, we had hands on the floor, right? Inhale, lengthen, just the back leg. Exhale, hips sink low. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, sink. One more like this. Lengthen. And sink. Now let's straighten the front leg, part way or all the way. Slow, deep bend. Try and take the full breath to arrive. Inhale, slowly yawning open. Exhale, bend. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, bend. Last one. Inhale, step back, making your way to down dog, either through a vinyasa or some other movement transition. And then come into a good resting pose, whether that's down dog or child's pose or sitting or something else. Last breath here. Come back through down dog and step or hop your feet forward, inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Let's bend the knees and come into chair, Utkatasana, hips low, head high. Each time the arms are up, outwardly rotate the upper arms so there's dropping through the shoulders and more space between the shoulders and the ears. Last breath here. Release, fold forward. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog. This time from down dog. Take your left foot and step it just a few inches forward with the toes turned out. Now reach your left hand back for the inside of your left foot or ankle. Shift your weight into your left foot and lift the right leg up, rolling open through the right hip and maybe even looking under the right arm. So this does become pretty challenging for balance. If you need to, you can bring your left hand to the floor. And then when you feel steady, maybe bring it back or just keep it on the floor. Can your face be relaxed and your breath steady? Let's release both hands to the front. Step the right foot forward. Warrior one. Inhale, arms up. You might need to adjust your footing. And then open out, warrior two. Long spine, long arms. Flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. And then straighten the front leg for triangle. Reach out to come down. You can bring your hand to your shin, your ankle, a block or the floor. Last breath here. Release, make your way to down dog, maybe through a vinyasa, maybe just stepping back. And then from down dog, right foot steps just a couple inches forward, toes turned out. Bring your right hand back, take hold of the inside of the foot or ankle. Lift the left leg, roll open through the left hip. Looking under the left arm. And the goal isn't to not fall. Of course, we're trying not to fall. We're going towards balance. But while you're falling or wobbling or balancing or whatever's happening, can you find ease? Can your breath be steady? Can you pay attention? And then release. Both hands to the front. Step the left foot forward. Warrior one. Feel free to adjust. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior.
Straighten the front leg, triangle. One more breath here. Release. Make your way to down dog. From down dog, let's come into a pigeon pose, right side. Slide the right knee forward, scoot back through the left leg, help the hips get as low as they'll go. See if some support is useful. Feel free to add props, make adjustments so that you're continually looking for the variation of this that works for you right now, and that can change. So listening to the feedback your body is giving you. At any moment, you might back out a little or go deeper. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip and it's in your way, move it out of your way so you can lean to the right, swing the back leg around to the front. From here, lean to the left, and then send the right leg back. And then you may want to adjust the angle of the front leg, the props you're using, finding your way, and then settling in. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left. This time, bring the right foot around. We're going to come into cow face pose, gomukasana. So right leg is on top, and ideally knees are on top of one another. So we're going in that direction. You can scooch the ankles out to the side or back towards you. If this is really tight, you can make it less tight by sitting up on something, a lift under the hips, or by straightening the bottom leg. So feel free to take either of those variations. Now to get a little more grounded through the right hip, we're going to bring the left elbow across, take the right hand into a fist, and then press down, grounding down through the legs, and using that as an opportunity to rotate, get a little twist. Lengthen the spine as you twist. Keep both sit bones grounded and then release around to the front and bring the right elbow on top for eagle arms. Put a little pressure between the elbows like you're going to pull them apart, helping to spread the upper back. Feel the sit bones grounding. Nice long spine. Wide open torso. Release. Interlace fingers behind your back. Open up the chest. And then fold forward whatever amount you're able. Maybe reaching arms up and back away from you. And then release. Lean back, unwind, and switch. Left leg on top, knee on top of knee. Make whatever adjustments you need to, and then right elbow comes across, left hand into a fist, pressing down, rotating. Last breath. Keep the sit bones grounded, release around to the front, left elbow on top. Put some pressure between the elbows, spreading the rib cage, spreading the upper back. And then release. Interlace fingers behind your back, other thumb on top. Open up the chest, and then fold whatever amount is possible. Release, unwind, and take a little windshield wiper side to side. Let the knees flop one way and the other. As you're on one side, you might rub that hip into the floor. And then roll back onto your back. Bring your knees in. Take a little circle or rock and check in with your body. How do you want to wrap up this practice? Do you want to take a few back bends? Do you want to take an inversion, restorative pose? What do you need? So listening to what feels right. If you want to join me, I'm going to take a back bend. Whatever you are choosing to do, feeling that fully. Can stay or as long or short as you like. Each time you finish something, you can check in again. What's needed now? If there were no right or wrong way to do this, what would you feel like doing? You can just keep checking in until nothing else is needed. And then come into your final resting pose. Settling into stillness. letting go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Let this movement increase through your wrists and ankles, eventually stretching out long. When you're ready, bring your knees in. Roll to one side. And then use your hands to help you up to sitting. And bring hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Thank you for supporting me in the ways that you do. One of the best ways to support me is sharing what I'm doing with others who may enjoy it, or liking it and sharing it on Facebook. I imagine at some point in the future I'm going to offer things like retreats and whatnot, and having a broader student base would really be helpful for me. I also love financial contributions if you're able, Venmo, PayPal, Patreon, but even if you can't, you can be of service to me and give back to me by just passing on what I'm doing. I really appreciate your help with that. So thank you.